That's the 32 of Armok. Mike Armok in the 32. Now the 11Z pushing in and trying to make some room there. 118 of Oliver getting around. And here comes that 32 again of Mike Armok. Once again, this is the stock front-wheel drive class, so very little modifications on these cars. They've got some safety in the driver's door, a little bit of a cage in it. Ooh, 32 having to get on the binders there to avoid the 11Z. All kinds of mayhem happening out here.
That 32-year leader. 901 running second.
Here comes that 32 once again, Mike Armok making his way around that corner. You see the cars have a couple of different things on them. They have their regular roof sign, and then they have numbers 1 through 5 on their cars. That's to help the spotters and the officials' point of view there figure out which cars are where. They use those single-digit numbers just to watch the cooling system blow up right there on the 12 of Capper. Again, those of you that are joining us on Facebook Live, brought to us by Jeffy's Fab Farm. You can check out his website at jeffysfabfarm.com. He's got a whole new section on the website right now. It's same parts he had, the Camry parts, but he made their own section for that. Made his own section and basically made it easier to find those parts. Circling around. Got it done, made it look easy out there.
Alright guys, so the top 4 rows on. Mike Armok, that 32, your winner.
Okay, Armok the winner will give me the rest of the top 4.
In second was the 901, in third the 12, in fourth the 112, in fifth the 118.
Okay.
So the top 4
Capper in the 12, the 901 of Pagliani.
You put it on the trailer earlier tonight.
And the 112, oh, that's the 11Z of Carroll. Okay. That was heat number 1, front-wheel drive stock heat number 1. We got another heat of the front-wheel drive stock still to come. And then we've got some front-wheel drive mod classes as well as the rear-wheel drive cars as well. Okay. We're going to stay live on Facebook here for this next heat. Once again, if you're just tuning in with us, live thanks to Jeffy's Fab Farm on Facebook. And we are live also on DerbyNation.tv. Watch on there. We are DTV powered by DEC headers, presented by Collier Performance Engines, and this is Figure 8 Racing on Monday night here at Metal Mayhem in Portland, Indiana. Derby Icons putting this show on here. We got Demolition Derby coming up tomorrow and Sunday with Pro Stock and Pro Mod heats tomorrow, and then all kinds of filler classes, constellations, and features on Sunday.
You got a broken tire out there, bud.
So they're getting the track cleared off here from heat number 1. We got a second heat getting ready to come out. Basically, had some carnage out here. The 118 sitting in the car, getting pulled off. You turned something on the board and then my volume went off. I could hear track sound, but I can't hear myself. Okay.
Well, for anybody wondering that's never been to one of these before, the little flags on the back of the cars, that's for our scorekeepers. They all, when they get registered as dirty drivers, meaning they all get thrown randomly into heats and positions. And the little numbers on the back are the positions that they are in. It's a lot easier to keep track of 1 through 10 than it is all their crazy numbers. Also, sometimes you can't read the numbers on the car. But the numbers they do have on their cars, we do use them for backup in case the flag does fall off. So like right now, the number 1 here, which would be the 11 of Russell King, getting lucky pole position out of Midland, Michigan, and his Chevrolet.
Track sound in my headset sounds perfectly fine.
The 1BS, Brian Swinford, out of Dansville, Illinois, in his Dodge. The 18, Curtis Lady, out of Midland, Michigan, in his Chevrolet. We got the 13K of Kyle Cortier, out of Romulus. We got the 66X of Mr. Brian Dinsmore out of Bay City, Michigan with his piece of junk Chevy, he says. And the 82C, Aaron Dennis.
Number 2, Russell King, the 11, the 1BS of Brian Swinford, the 18 of Curtis Laney. Kyle Cortier in the 13K, the 66X of Brian Dinsmore, and the 82C of Aaron Dennis. 15 laps in this qualifier. Front-wheel drive stock figure 8 heat number 2, brought to you by Gray Area Demo Parts. You can check out their website at grayareademoparts.com.
15 laps. We'll get our final 4 drivers for that A main. That's just for the stock class tonight.
sometimes being the first one to get there is not a good thing. So now we're going to see what happens when he gets back around to this corner. He gets pushed to the outside, gets used as a bumper here. 13K at Courtier trying to come up from third place. 18 Elaney right now leading, but going to get pushed to the outside. Maybe gets spun sideways. Stays in the throttle. Uses that front wheel drive to his advantage. Good speed in the crossover. Here comes the 11 of King. The 11 of King been putting pressure on the 18 all along. Going to need him once again, and now, oh, the 18 Elaney had some trouble in that corner. Didn't get the smooth transition that he needed. Courtier coming in hard. Now they're getting into some lap traffic. That's going to start to slow things up. 18 Elaney. Curtis Laney in that 18. Now he gets stuck to the outside. Lets the 11 of King come through. Russell King makes the pass. That lap traffic really started to affect things. King came in a little too hot, had to take that pretty wide. Here comes Courtier on the inside. Courtier gets passed on the inside by the 18 once again. Laney trying to take his spot back, but the 11 of King running out a little bit of a lead now, having to deal with a little bit of lap traffic, but he's got that cut kind of worn in. He knows where he needs to be. He's out in front where he can run his pace. Doesn't have to be under too much pressure. And as I say that, the pressure comes back. He gets pushed to the outside once again, but there's not enough space. 18 Elaney made his car really narrow there, got himself through that gap. But the 82C of Dennis, the lap car, not giving up his position, still fighting hard. Battle has been and will continue to be between the 18 and the 11. Hard to tell that there's water in this track. I guess it's dust out there tonight at the lights. Kyle Courtier in the 13K. Put some pressure on early from the third position, but get caught up in some traffic. Slowed him down. Use that chrome horn right there. Put the front bumper in the yellow car. Got the binders hard. Trying to keep the nose clean. Curtis Laney in the 18. Getting pushed around. Nice transition through the crossover. Like what we're seeing on Facebook, don't forget you can watch all the action live on DerbyNation.tv. Get your ticket. Ooh, 118, get on the binders there, keep yourself clean. The 18. Get your ticket at DerbyNation.tv. Watch the whole weekend on a multi-pass ticket for just $60. That's 3 nights of action. All in HD for $60. Snuck through that time. The 11 getting on the binders a little bit, slowing up the 18. What? I must have misread that entire race because I definitely thought that the 18 was the leader that whole time. Courtier, in my opinion, was in third place the whole time.
The Run BS and N6, the 82C.
All right, well, that's an egg on my face. 13K. I didn't hear the count. I didn't hear the rundown. I have to do my best to see who comes out for the feature for this one, unless he says it again. That's going to be it for the heats for the front-wheel drive stock division. We've got 4 heats of front-wheel drive mod coming up next. I want to say thanks to all of you that joined us on Facebook, and thanks to Jeffy's Fab Farm for providing that live look-in. Make sure you're joining us on DerbyNation.tv for the rest of the night. We've still got 4 heats of front-wheel drive mod, 4 heats of rear-wheel drive, and then all the action, of course, the rest of the weekend. So find us on DerbyNation.tv.
Money, steel, welding wire, a lot of leftover dinners, cold, so long.
Front-wheel drive mod heat number 1 coming up next. It was fine in my head still. I understand.